Most travelers still believe airports work for them. They don't. They work around you. They're designed to move you, manage you, monetize you quietly, and reward the people who understand how the system really works. And in 2026, that system is changing in ways most passengers have no idea about yet. Not because it's better for you, but because it's better for efficiency, automation, security data, and airline profit flow. Which means this video is not about new rules. It's about the advantages hidden inside those rules. The comfort upgrades, the time savers, the priority treatment, the invisible fast lanes, and the protections most people will never claim, simply because they were never taught to. If you've ever stood in a long security line watching someone else glide past you, if you've ever lost hours to delays, reroutes, or gate chaos, if you've ever wondered how some travelers always seem calmer, faster, better treated, and better seated, this is the knowledge gap that creates that difference. And by the end of this video, you won't be guessing anymore. You'll be moving like someone who knows how the system actually works. Because here are the 8 major airport rule changes reshaping travel in 2026, and the quiet advantages hidden inside them. Let's begin with the change that is going to quietly erase the normal airport experience as we know it. Airports around the world are completing their shift into full biometric processing. Face recognition at check-in, bag drop, security, boarding, and even immigration exit. By 2026, you won't check in, your face will. What most travelers don't realize is that biometric lanes are not neutral lanes. They are algorithm-managed lanes, which means the system is quietly ranking passengers in real time based on security clearance, boarding history, flight connection pressure, elite status, and risk profile, and then moving them accordingly. In simple terms, 2 people can walk into the same terminal at the same time and be silently routed through completely different speed experiences. This is why you're already seeing mystery lanes open and close, why some people breeze through with no bag swabs, why others get secondary screening randomly. It's not random. And here's the part almost nobody tells you. Once you're fully enrolled in biometric programs and trusted traveler databases, the system begins treating you like infrastructure instead of cargo. Your face becomes your fast pass, which means the smartest thing you can do in 2026 is stop resisting biometric enrollment and instead opt into every available trusted identity program that feeds the system clean data about you. When your digital identity profile is complete, your travel experience becomes smoother, faster, quieter, and less invasive. You wait less, you get flagged less. You move more predictably, you stop being managed and start being processed, and that's where comfort begins. Now, this next rule connects directly to that, but it's even more powerful. Because in 2026, airports are introducing something that looks like a service upgrade, but is actually a behavioral sorting system. Dynamic gate access. Airports are now zoning gate areas into digital microzones. Seating areas, standing lanes, boarding channels, even restroom access that open or restrict based on your boarding group, ticket type, connection urgency, and biometric identity. What that means in real life is this. 2 people can walk up to the same gate. One is gently redirected into a quieter, seated, climate-balanced waiting zone with early boarding flow. The other stands in a crowded overflow channel. No announcements, no signage explaining why. Just invisible privilege. And the reason this exists isn't comfort, it's crowd control efficiency. But the result is comfort for those who know how to qualify. The system prioritizes travelers who show up digitally early, maintain consistent boarding behavior, and carry fewer processing flags. So if you've ever wondered why some travelers always get seated first, called quietly, boarded smoothly, and settled while everyone else still feels rushed, it's because their digital footprint tells the system they are low friction. Your job is to become low friction. And once you do, the airport starts treating you very differently. Now, if you think that sounds subtle, this next one is not. Because 2026 is also the year airports officially complete the shift into predictive delay management. This is huge. Flights are no longer just delayed when something goes wrong. They are pre-delayed quietly, based on weather modeling, staffing forecasts, aircraft rotation probability, and connection load, which means airlines often know your flight will be delayed hours before they admit it publicly. But here's what most people don't know. When a delay is forecasted early enough, the airline's internal system begins pre-assigning priority protections. Some passengers are automatically earmarked for earlier rebooking, better hotel placement, meal credit tiers, seat preservation, and protected connections. Others are simply wait and see. The system is choosing who gets rescued first. And the people who benefit are not always the loudest. They're the ones whose profiles show consistent digital engagement, app usage, pre-check-in behavior, and minimal customer service friction history, which means how you interact with airline systems today is shaping how protected you'll be tomorrow. This is where flying smart becomes more powerful than flying cheap. And if this is already changing how you see airports, stay with me, because in just a moment, I'll show you the one benefit that even many flight attendants don't realize exists. But first, if you love uncovering hidden travel perks like these, make sure you're subscribed to BoardiFly, because this channel is built for travelers who want to fly smarter, not just cheaper. Now let's talk about luggage, because 2026 is rewriting baggage control in a way that quietly changes who loses bags and who doesn't. Airports are shifting fully into AI-directed baggage routing. Your suitcase is no longer just placed on a belt. It is tracked, scored, and prioritized based on flight criticality, connection tightness, passenger value index, and digital reliability markers, which means two bags can arrive at the same airport, and only one is silently prioritized onto the next aircraft. This is why some people almost never lose luggage, even on tight international connections, while others seem cursed. Their digital reliability score is higher. Your bag is treated like you. The more predictable, digitally verified, and system-trusted you are, the more your luggage is protected, which means in 2026, the smartest travelers don't just protect their seats, they protect their digital travel profile. Because once your profile becomes clean, the system starts moving your bag differently. Now here's the benefit most people miss. When your bag is algorithm protected, your chances of being rebooked with your luggage intact increases dramatically. And that's one of the quietest luxury perks in modern travel. Now let's talk about seating, because family travelers, seniors, and long-haul flyers are about to see a major shift. In 2026, airlines are implementing auto seat cohesion rules, meaning the system automatically rearranges seats in real time to group families, reduce aisle congestion, and balance cabin behavior patterns. This sounds neutral, but it quietly favors people who digitally identify their needs early. If your booking profile includes mobility needs, family linkage, height comfort preferences, or aisle exit consistency, the system begins preserving and upgrading your seat placement automatically. Not because the airline is generous, but because you are statistically easier to manage, which means seniors who identify mobility needs early are more likely to be auto-placed closer to restrooms, aisles, and deboarding paths. Families who digitally link profiles are more likely to stay seated together even after aircraft swaps. And frequent flyers who maintain consistent seat preferences are less likely to be displaced. The system is learning your comfort. Now here's the one perk most flight attendants don't talk about. Because in 2026, airlines are also rolling out silent service eligibility flags. These flags quietly mark passengers who qualify for discretionary comfort gestures, priority drink and meal timing, proactive problem resolution, faster reseating during disruptions, and unadvertised goodwill credits. The flag is not about money, it's about system trust. If your digital profile shows calm travel behavior, low complaint friction, consistent booking patterns, and verified identity, the system marks you as a low-stress, high-retention traveler, which means you quietly get better treated, not because you asked, but because you were selected. Now let's talk about security again, because this is where the biggest comfort shift happens. In 2026, airports finalize adaptive screening lanes. Security is no longer one size fits all. Your screening level changes dynamically based on your identity confidence, behavior pattern, and digital footprint, which means some passengers quietly get faster, lighter screening, while others are slowed down. The advantage? Once your profile becomes stable, you experience fewer delays, fewer bag checks, fewer pat-downs, and fewer holdups. You glide. And finally, the rule that will change missed connections forever. Airports and airlines are now fully integrating connection protection intelligence. This means the system now predicts when you will miss your connection before you do. And for some travelers, it silently begins fixing the problem. Auto rebooking, seat holds, gate staff alerts, protected routing. Others are left to discover the problem at the gate. The system is not neutral. It protects profiles it trusts. And once you understand this, you stop flying blind. You start flying informed. Because the truth is simple, modern airports are no longer buildings. They are decision engines. And the smartest travelers are not fighting the system. They are teaching it who they are. They are becoming digitally predictable, behaviorally consistent, and identity verified. They are becoming low friction. And low friction travelers get comfort, speed, protection, and priority quietly, which brings us full circle. The frustration you felt in airports was never random. It was algorithmic. And the moment you understand that, you stop being managed and start being moved smoothly. Your master key mindset going forward is this: I travel like someone the system can trust. Because when the system trusts you, the airport works for you. Now tell me in the comments, what's the best unexpected free comfort, upgrade, or help you've ever received while traveling? Subscribe for more hidden travel intelligence. Share your stories below. And until next time, fly smarter.